What's up, fishing people? Oh, it's Wednesday afternoon, about 5:12 p.m. Was able to sneak away from work and get out here to do a little bass fishing. If I have enough time and the bass fishing's good, I catch a couple of those guys. I'm gonna try to catch some perch or bluegill, sunfish, and possibly go after a big flathead. I'm in a good spot, so we'll see. Stay tuned, guys. It should be a great day. Just perfect weather. Thankful to be out here and looking forward to wetting the line. I just wanted to, dang guys, I'm sucking back into this eddy. It's crazy how much those things will pull you. It's kind of like, even if you're not catching fish, you just, you know, I know how an eddy works, but say you didn't, that would be a good lesson on, if you've heard, you may not even know what an eddy is, guys. Sorry for that rough camera action. All the current's moving this way. We've got this little island here, so you can see the ripples there where the current is. Everything over here gets thrown into this eddy. We've actually got it kind of coming from both ends, so that's why there's all this moss buildup in here. It actually sucks back up in, and you know, it's an ideal spot for channel catfish. I've seen a lot of people here catching channel cats and everything. I've got no interest in those, but I feel like maybe if I put in the work, there could be a flathead sitting in here. I'm not real confident in the spot, and confidence is everything in life and fishing. I mean, if you're not confident enough in this spot to go ahead and sit out here, you know, everything's just gonna kind of be off. But if you feel like it's the perfect spot and you're excited to be there, you think they're gonna be there, you're gonna be putting in that extra effort, guys. Whether it, I mean, just in every way, because you think there's big ones in there and you don't want to mess up that chance, and you may even put out some extra rods and things like that to increase the odds, just because you know it's such a hot spot. I mean, at this spot I just feel kind of discouraged about it, and I don't know, sometimes though a lot of times it's kind of like maybe not what's in your plan, but it's just fate brings you together with it. And you know, this is definitely my plan. I chose to come here. I'm not confident in it, so I think I'm gonna leave, but I'm not sure yet. The deepest hole I found is about 8 to 10 feet right in front of me. The problem is there's so much current, I don't see, I mean, the only rocks, guys, I'm sucking back into this stuff again. It's wild. And the current's moving that way. Sorry, there you go. Got you guys just in my tackle bag here. Oh, so guys, that extra line, I did want to say, go ahead and don't throw that in the water. Take that with you. Lose it at home. There, guys. I don't know if y'all can see them. Man, there's some big boys. huge carp right there, guys. Oh man, we may have to do a carp series. That would be fun down here. These things are like 20, 30 pounds a piece. I mean, when there's nothing else biting, carp can be a lot of fun. I'm not a carp hater. I'd rather shoot them with a bow and arrow, though. Oh, there it is. Perfect. I thought it just dropped out of that tree. Oh, there's a gar that just swam right there, guys. I mean, guys, this is no... I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look like a great spot for flathead. Most likely if I fished here, I wouldn't catch one. But I am interested. Lots of carp, guys. I mean, seeing some big fish. Some of them I can't, with the sun in my eyes, I can't 100% identify that they're carp or not. But by the way that they're swimming and the body shape and size, I doubt that a 15-pound bass just swam by. But hey, some of these little honey holes will hold them. Never know unless you throw. Yeah, boys, this is just junk. I'm not excited about this spot, so honestly, I think it's time to 6 o'clock. Jeez, I feel like I should move, maybe, boys and girls. Because with all this crud in the water too in here, shallow, I mean, I don't want to throw us all plastic. I don't want to throw anything, really. It's going to get tangled. Oh, paddle upstream. Well, guys, I came down here and checked out this little spot that I hadn't been to in probably about 10 years or so. It looks like gravel's washed in. There used to be some 10 to 12, 18-foot deep holes in this spot, but you can see how this island's kind of washed in here. There's, you know, lots of areas like that have changed over the years. A big flood comes through, it pushes all this gravel, and next thing you know, that little honey hole's gone. I've seen it happen in, you know, a dozen spots, and some of them are either your favorite fishing holes or your favorite swimming holes, and it really kind of sucks whenever they fill in. But anyways, guys, it's not that big of a deal. This is actually one of the closest spots to my house now. I've always kind of lived in this area, but this is about 10 minutes from my house, and I had seen some pretty nice bass cruising down here once when I was catching perch just for bait for a flathead trip. That was, I don't know, about a month and a half ago, and I'm sure with this whole Corona thing, I tried to flathead fish here a few times, but there was always somebody in this spot, and I hadn't actually kayaked in. I actually walked down through the river down to the hole, and it gets deep, but I didn't really see any holes deeper than about 6 foot. So I don't know, I'm gonna toss a soft plastic around. You guys can probably see that frog I've got tied on up there. I'll probably toss that guy around. There's a ton of this moss and hydrilla and stuff like that floating through here, so it gets tangled in your line, and especially with braided line, it's kind of a pain. So I don't know, I may mess around here a little bit longer, paddle around, see if there's any deep spots that I can't see the bottom of. It's super clear right now. Even after the rain we got, it looks like they hadn't opened up the spillway any, which is good for the lake. That way it'll be full. But I'm gonna, like I said, paddle around, see if I can find a hole that's possibly could hold a flathead. Not to say that there's not one in this little stretch. It just seems a little bit shallow, in my opinion, to catch a really nice one. And I have a feeling those bass I saw cruising have been caught and made into a sandwich at this point. So I'll just give it my best effort and see what we can do. As you guys can see, it's about 2 foot right here. I cast it up under this tree and any overhangs on the way through with this frog, and I saw some giant carp, a bunch of perch, some bait. I see some perch right in there. I may just catch some perch here and try to go to another spot to flathead fish. I thought, hey, if it looked like could still be some flatheads in here like there used to be, I'll catch those perch and try to catch them in here. All right, guys. What? Oh, nice. Dang, that thing hammered it. Oh yeah, what's up, little feller? I actually thought that was a bigger fish. The way he hit that, guys. Well, guys, I decided I'd just go ahead and bass fish this spot till dark. I do think there are bass in here. We'll at least catch some of these guys. Get on out of here, little man. You know, I kind of thought about it. Not every body of water is a home run, but there are fish in there, and I think everybody needs to keep that in mind. I get a little discouraged sometimes myself watching some of these boys fish the Ohio River, the Tennessee rivers, and there are some huge catfish out there, but you know, the area I fish, those big ones are far and few between. There's a lot of people that limb line, jug line, trot line, noodlers, stuff like that. So those fish just typically don't grow to be monsters around here. You got to get back to the little backwater spots away from people and find them. They're here, and you can find them. And I actually caught a 44-inch long flathead on this same river, different stretch. I guess it was probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. Good fighting fish, and I had been catching perch and getting wet doing that, so I had my phone in the truck, guys, and I wasn't actually filming, didn't have any cameras with me, and did not even get a picture of that fish. I thought about running back to the truck and putting it on a stringer. You know, I just didn't want to kill the thing. We had a little tangle on that. Just battled for about 15 minutes or so. Well, guys, I didn't even get a bite on that frog. You know, those bass are probably going to start biting pretty soon. It's 6:30 right now, or 6:27. I don't know how many are in here, how big they are. And I went ahead and opted to go with a Carolina rig to help keep my soft plastic weedless. You can see that. Sorry guys, I thought I saw another kayak coming down here. You can see that it's a Carolina rig and all the weeds were getting caught on that. Sorry guys, it's backing me into here. It's a little deep here, fellers. That's not good for your rods, but we'll let her slide. Hey yo, man. Oh, belly. Back here, safe and sound, guys. That's the rig. Shit. Damn, guys. I just thought someone threw a stick at me. You can see it swimming over there. A damn moccasin just flew off. You see his head out over there, guys. He came up off of this rock, slithered. I thought a rock fell. I've always been nervous coming up to this spot, especially at night, because it just seems snaky. Sorry guys, I thought I saw another one. Ugh. Guys, that snake must have been up here. I was down there. I'm glad he didn't come down on my head. Ugh, creepy. 12-foot kayak, people. It ain't light. Better than the 14-footer, though. Hey, that Modelo ain't mine.